Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Apex Esports Season 1 Race 3. You guys that have picked up, join us on Race 1 and Race 2. Thank you for joining, ready for Race 3. We find ourselves at Belgium, at Spa-Francorchamps. One of my favorite tracks, certainly. We just had the qualifier. Guys are ready to rumble. Just some stats about Spa. We've got, we know, one of the famous corners in all racing history, Eau Rouge. So Spa's got a total of 19 corners. One of lots of overtaking opportunities. I think one of the main places we're going to see overtaking is around the first corner, La Source, and then into Eau Rouge. But a lot of guts needed at Eau Rouge, man. We've seen during the week practicing guys overtaking left, right, and center, but very risky place to overtake. But you need to be full tilt, all in there. Camel Straight, not a lot of opportunities there. Guys normally, when you get to Camel Straight, the guys are already in their positions, slotting in, and obviously a lot of overtaking opportunities at Le Combes, and then rest of the track. But anyways, total elevation for Spa24 for Spa today is 401 meters. So as you come up after La Source, that climb up to Rouge, it's totally blind. The fastest lap, qualifying lap here for the record at Spa is Lewis Hamilton, of course, 1 minute 42 seconds. So yeah, so interestingly enough, guys have qualified ready to start the race, and thank you for joining us. Trying to take you through the regulations today. So we're doing a total of 20 laps at Spa. We're following the Spa24 theme. So what we're going to do is we are going to start in the evening and let the race go through tonight, and then ends up in the day. Tire regulations, only thing today is all 3 tires are compulsory, soft, medium and hard. Okay, straight up into the race on Rouge. Look at that. I mean, already aggressive fighting. We've got all 3 guys now. You know, we've got 3 of our fastest guys in the group: Shane, Worry, and Anton. Shane qualifying first for this race today. So yeah, straight into first, and off the back he started on the hards to get rid of all the regulation tires. Unfortunately, Shane going off there. At this point, tires are still cold. Lots of guys are going to first few laps are going to be nice and tight. Tires are warming up. We got Worry starting on the hards, Anton on the hards as well. Shane already dealing with some damage there already. Struggling but with that hard tires. So yeah, so let's take you through the practice we had this week. A lot of the guys trying lots of different setups. We started off with trying to go on the softs first, obviously trying to get to gap first. But remember, in this lobby specifically, we've got boost on, so it really helps the guys far at the back. It helps us to have nice close racing. I think what eventually ended up to be the best. Shane already into the pit already. What's going on? Yeah, I think Shane's changing his strategy, trying to get rid of that hard as soon as possible. So taking that hard tire, I'm pretty sure Shane's gonna try and go into soft to try and catch up with the guys. He obviously has some damage already, so it's gonna hurt him a bit right now. And we still got the boost on, so don't count anyone out right now, eh? And I think that's the main reason Shane wanted to go into the pit, to sort the damage out, refuel, and let's see. A set of mediums for Shane, so he's going to try and now obviously push a bit more and then try and make up time. Remember, although he's now quite far behind the guys, 42 seconds behind the guys, he still has boost, so just going to help the guys to be a bit more closer at the end. Want to talk about, so we got Anton in first place and Wari in second, like 0.7 seconds behind. Just want to talk about this car you guys see tonight. We decided to have the one make race tonight just to make it a bit more fun and equal for everyone. We're running the 29. A lot of you guys, race fans or not, will recognize this car. This is the Audi RS5. This is actually the 2019 DTM race winner. One of our famous race drivers called Rene Rast. He won the DTM in 2019. Driver and manufacturer a championship with this RS5. This version of the car is the 2-liter turbo, front engine, rear wheel drive. The one thing about this car, it weighs 986 kg, so it's under a ton of this car, so the power to weight ratio is just phenomenal. One thing that's so much fun with this car, it's got DRS. So you guys will know what I'm talking about. It's got the drag reduction system, so you guys will notice when they're on straights, when they need that extra top speed, you just open that flap in the back and man, it just sticks to the ground, you know. So yeah, so in fact one of my favorite cars in the game. This car was only released a couple of months ago on the newer updates, but by far this is definitely my favorite car in the game, you know. Still a 1.1 second lead Anton has over Wari. The thing is, this tire now, this hard tire, will come into play after about 4 or 5 laps, where it just starts settling down, where it holds some heat. I'm looking at the telemetry now, so Anton's tires now is sitting at about 67 degrees on the front. So yeah, it's obviously getting to a point where it's going to hold some heat. Remember, it is a bit cooler now. So obviously it's much more difficult to keep the tire warm, you know. Shane's still 33 seconds behind the group, but I mean, remember, like I said, because he has boost, he has a medium, it's going to be pushing much harder than this guys can right now, and obviously he will catch up. So I don't rule him out just yet, you know. The boost, the reason we leave the boost on for this for our races, just to make sure the guys can have a bit closer, you know, closer racing. The thing is, if we don't do that, you know, one mistake and you're out. I mean, and that's a bit, you know, it's a bit sad. So at least we allow the guys to fight back and make it possible to stay in. So don't rule anyone out just yet. Some nice tight close racing between Anton and Wari, still within 0.8 seconds of each other. So I think at this point the guys are not going to be pushing too hard, saving the tire, probably on fuel saving mode right now. So I don't think it's going to be too much aggressive driving right in the beginning. This is a 20 lap race, looking at about 2 minutes 15 to 13 on average for a lap. So like I said, there's a lot of time in this race, a lot of time to come back. You'll see Shane will definitely come back soon. But I mean, I know Anton and Wari very well. These guys are going to be conserving the tires, conserving fuel, pushing consistent laps. That's the point, right? So, well, that's the key, just to be consistent, and that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So that's, I don't think you'll see much overtaking right now. Obviously, I mean, if the guys get a chance, they're going to. I mean, these are races, right? So we've raced with them. Some of you guys watching this would have raced with us before. You know that if there's a gap, we're not going to just leave to go by. Look at Shane pushing a 2 minute 5, so that medium tire is definitely coming to play now. But unfortunately, I do think it's going to hurt Shane a bit, because I'm sure you'd have liked to stay on that hard just a little bit longer, you know. So But I mean, I can tell you, Shane right now is focused, head down. I don't think he was a bit too aggressive with the overtake there. I think his tires were just a bit cold and a bit difficult for him to stay on the track. But he's going to be focused, pushing as hard as he can right now, man. He knows how important it is to get to the guys before they start pitting. 22-second gap already, so he's going to try and get to the guys before they make their first pit and get off that hard tire. I mean, you're going to see purples all the way from Shane now. I mean, it's a race you can't, I mean, you know, you guys know, with this medium and that hard, it's just, the car just handles so much differently, you know. Oh, I see guys are putting already. Anton and Warrior, here we go. This must definitely be a fuel stop as well, so I think the guys are probably just trying to see. The thing is with strategy, so the guys are coming. Let's see what they're going to do with tires. I would have stayed on that hard a bit longer, but I think what they're trying to do is maybe watching Shane's time. They're seeing he's pushing fastest lap, so maybe get off that hard tire and maybe just try and open that gap a bit more. That's Shane into first place right now. Very early pit stops on the guys. I wonder why they would have. So medium for Anton. Let's see what Warrior does. Medium as well. So we've got all three guys on the medium tires. I'm pretty sure they're seeing how well Shane's doing on that medium and just trying to stick to them. But yeah, so 10-second gap for now. Like I said, the guys will catch up very, very quickly now. Unfortunately now, Shane's tires would have done about 4 laps or 3 laps already. So he'll be nice and warm, but remember, he's obviously going to push as hard as possible. So yeah, so I'd like to talk about our sponsors for a bit. Our sponsor for tonight's race. Tonight we have a total prize money of 2,500 rands. That's South African rands, right? So first place will take 1,500, second place 600 rand, and third place 400 rand. So our sponsor for tonight is Bye Bye Debt. It's a debt removal clinic. That's run by Hanuman Dina. You know, he's a former FNB bank manager, so he knows his stuff when it comes to money. What they do is they offer a free consultation and no payment without performance. So I know it's obviously a lot of guys took a knock after COVID, and you know, we all need the help sometimes. So check them out. I mean, they offer debt review and counseling, so they assess your financial situation and they provide budgeting advice and create a personalized debt management plan. They also can combine multiple debt into one manageable loan with lower interest rates and then obviously a single monthly payment. They will obviously negotiate on your behalf and then obviously reduce interest rates or payment periods. Definitely nice service to check out, you know. So I'll post all the details, the links, all the contact details onto this video. But yeah, once again, thank you to Bye Bye Debt just for sponsoring tonight's race. Definitely check them out. So if Warrior's struggling a bit on those mediums at this point, Anton within 2 seconds of Shane, so I think this is the point where the race is going to start heating up a bit. I'm expecting them to maybe go to lap 15, 16 maybe, and then do that soft. That's probably one of the best strategies that we done this week. Went started on the hard, medium, and then soft. So exactly the same strategy you're looking at now is what we practiced in the week with the teams, you know. So that soft in the end with DRS, with boost, is just unstoppable on this track, man. So So I definitely think the guys are gonna push at least to lap 15. That soft lasted about maybe 5 pushing laps, 5 quali laps. Anton already within reach of Shane. As long as he gets into that under 1 second, you know, he should be then in the slipstream. So it's gonna benefit him a bit in the corners. Remember, with the DRS, you know, it's gonna be a bit difficult for Shane to defend right now, because his tires are a bit more worn right now, and he'll be under pressure because I know Anton wants to get back to in the front as soon as possible. Worry might be starting with the tire, but dropping back to about 7 seconds. But like I say, you will definitely have the advantage of boost to get through the rest of the, getting closer to the guys. I do expect to see some a three-way battle as it comes to the end of this race, or once the guys all switch out to their soft tires. Anton now within 0.6 seconds of Shane. I do smell, like I said, I don't think Anton's gonna be too aggressive right now. I think he's gonna sit behind Shane and just watch him, try and wait for Shane to make a mistake, and then bounce. The thing is, like I said, Shane will be so focused right now. Shane actually won our first race. If you've been following the series so far, Shane won the first race, so he knows what it's like to take that first prize, you know, the bragging rights. And so like I say, he's gonna be focused right now, staying consistent, staying on that race line. So Anton's gonna wait a long time for Shane to make a mistake, especially when Shane's tires are warm right now. And look at Warwick crawling back 4.2 seconds. So the key is just be consistent. That's the point. I know we've had some practice where the guys just spin off and then you know, change strategy immediately. But I think the thing is, because we leave the boost on once again, you know, just consistent laps help. I mean, I want to jump on board Shane for a second just to see how he takes a Rouge. Oh man! Let's see if he managed to avoid a penalty there. Warrior now 2.3 seconds behind the leaders. Still in it. Definitely going to be a nice fight over the next couple laps. I mean, as you can see, Warwick's tires are a bit more worn than Anton's right now. Obviously trying to push that gap, and he's going to be overtaking now because he already knows that he had to burn the tires out, burn some more fuel to catch up with the guys. I expect we're going to see an overtake from Warwick before we see an attack on Shane. but wide from Wadi there. Like I said, you can see he's pushing like you can't believe, so you gotta risk it all, yeah. No penalties as yet, so guys keeping it clean, consistent, that's important. I do think Shane might be struggling a bit with the tires now, so remember he's got to put a soft on after this. I mean, I don't think the guys will risk another stop after this, so the important part now is maybe to take that that medium as far as it can go, and then the hard. And here comes Wari. I told you I'm gonna see Wari's on Wari means business tonight. He knows that he needs to pull off an overtake quickly so that he can go fight Shane. This is the battle we were looking for, guys. This is fantastic. Each of them within 0.7 seconds of each other. This is where we're going to see some fighting right now, and this is why we leave the boost on, so we can see close racing like you guys wanted. Oh, and Anton running about wide there just at the end of the Camel Straight, and what pulling off a quick overtake just to take advantage of that. Ah man, guys, this is the battle we're looking for, right? And Anton fighting straight back at him. Oh, taking the inside out. This all is helping Shane. Shane is definitely going to be loving this behind him. Anton back into second place. Letting Wari know, not today, man. That gives Shane the 1.4 second gap he needs now just to get out of that DRS zone, the slipstream right now. I still believe Anton's maybe doing a little bit tire saving and fuel saving, not to be too aggressive to the end. But I mean, like I said, he's not going to let it go easily. He's definitely going to fight back, like we see. And here comes Wari again. Wari's going to be doing this each and every lap. Oh, there Shane goes in for a soft. I'm pretty sure Shane's going to do a soft right now. Let's keep an eye on Shane pulling in for his final pit. I must say, this is going to be very difficult for Shane to get the soft to the end. Doing a, well, I guess it's the fuel as well, right? So, I think he's watching his fuel, but listen, if Shane does a soft now, it's gonna hurt him in the end a lot. Even if it's a lap later, the guy's pit. And yep, that's a soft for Shane. So 10 laps, the soft will definitely handle 10 laps, well 9 laps, 9 fast laps. Shane's gonna, that 31 second gap, he's gonna close it very quickly. The problem is, when he gets to the last few laps of this race, he's gonna have very worn softs to defend two very fast guys. As you can see, Anton's tires now about 70% life left, and Warrior's about 50% in the front. So, like I said, depending on when they're going to stop, even if they stop now, they're going to have one lap fresher tires than Shane. But look, I would say the strategy here is just to maybe push on a few more laps, because then you're always going to have that buffer zone. But also remember, these guys are really great at racecraft, so I mean, we never know. Let's just see what's going to happen this next lap or two. I mean, we get into a point where we're going to see some nice racing in the end with that soft tire. Keep an eye on Shane. He needs to close a 26-second gap before the guys maybe pit, but like I say, he's going to be pushing now like a beast on that car. And he's not doing well on that tire right now. I really thought I was seeing some purple sectors from Shane already. So that first sector not too great right now. I guess the tire's not warming up as fast as he needs to with being so late at night. And there comes the purple sectors. 20-second gap, and that's what I'm saying. So Shane's now at the point where he's got to close that gap, because if he closes his gap now and before the guys split, man, he's going to be home free. Unfortunately, that soft, it's asking a lot for that soft to last 9 laps, pushing laps. So. And Anton and Wari's still not putting. I know Wari will be suffering a bit now with tires now. I do think we're going to start seeing some pits from the leaders right now, in between lap 14 and 15. And as I predicted, Anton's on fuel saving, so you can see he's still got some fuel left, but I mean, I don't know what he's going to be forced to put this next lap with his fuel, so he's definitely going to put now. Shane 16 seconds behind. It's going to throw him off a bit. Like I said, I do expect a Wari to come in now. I wonder if, oh, there we go. Wari running extremely wide a bit. Extremely wide. Let's see if he takes a penalty on for that. That tire right now, it's just not going to help him out now. He's going to be losing crucial time against Shane right now. Oh. Interesting to see Anton will come for, but Shane's now 12 seconds behind this group. Definitely going to be some nice fighting there. Like I said, Shane might suffer a bit with the tire in the end. Well, let's see. Who's to say he won't go in for another soft when they put nice well? Oh, but Scooby, yeah, both guys are in right now. Let's keep an eye on Shane. Four from Shane. So like I say, his tires are now already a few laps old. Approaching La Source, he's got to push now to open his gap a bit now. The last putt for the guys, unless we have an incident. This will probably be the last putt for the guys. Soft for Anton. What? What are you doing at intermediate? Ah, no. No, I think that must be a mistake. Unfortunately, Wari has definitely made a mistake there. That's definitely a mistake from Wari. Going on the intermediates, I don't see no rain forecasting, no rain forecast for this, for the rest of the race. I definitely think it's a mistake from Wari. I think what he should do is maybe get back into the pit to do a soft and then try and claw back as soon as possible with the help of boost, like we've mentioned a few times, and the brand new soft. But that intermediate is gonna hurt Wari a lot right now. Anton now has 6 laps to get back onto Shane, and with a 16-second gap and boost, he's definitely going to be there sooner. And this is what's going to hurt Shane with his worn soft. He's going to have to defend very hard against Anton. Man, unfortunate for Wari that he's got that medium. That's just that intermediate. That's going to hurt him a lot. He has to change. He has to go change. I'm looking at the intermediate already burnt out. He needs to go change the intermediate because then otherwise he won't. He'll get a penalty if he doesn't. 14 seconds now between Anton and Shane. And I think this is 13 seconds, 12 seconds. I think this is the part where Anton has turned that car up. No fuel saving right now. No fuel saving, no tire saving. This is going to be an all-out sprint to the end. 5 laps. 5 qualifying laps is going to be coming up. Yep, there goes Wari back into the pit to take that soft. Unfortunately, Wari, man, that just hurt Wari a lot. I mean, remember, the guys are under pressure. I mean, the once you get into the pit, you got to think of if there's any damage. You got to think of what tire strategy. You got to look where the rest of the guys are. You got to select. So he unfortunately might have just selected the wrong tires. Oh, well, just clicked the wrong tires as he's gone in because of the pressure. And we see the morning sun, eh? This is turning out to be an epic race. 8 seconds. Look at Anton creeping up against Shane. Like I said, don't rule Wari out just yet. He's going to have boost now, so let's just check his gap between the guys. Remember, the guys got 42 seconds, 5 laps. Look, I must say, Wari's got the advantage of the tires now. So I do think he can push harder than the guys, turn the car up and push harder. 5 laps, we might see him get close to the guys, but maybe not overtake. But like I said, don't rule anyone out just yet. 30.7 seconds, 4 laps to go. Man, Anton is on the hunt right now. He's on the hunt right now. 30.2 seconds. That's just the advantage of that soft tire. Shane's tires now. Shane already getting a 1 second penalty, probably for cutting Eau Rouge. He's been getting really close to the barrier, to the edge there. No damage for Shane, so I don't think he hit a wall as yet. But getting a penalty. Anton already 1.8 seconds behind him. Anton's gonna pounce now. This is exactly when we're gonna see an attack from Anton. That's gonna hurt Shane a lot. One tires and a penalty, man. It's gonna be Shane's gonna have to really fight to hold on to this lead and to win this race. 4 laps to go. Anton pushing a 2:02. Like I say, I definitely, at this point, definitely looks like Anton has the winning hand right now. He's been catching Shane even without that penalty, so this penalty is going to help Anton even more to pull off a nice overtake here. Let's just make sure that Shane stays on the right, stays off the racing line. Ooh, okay. Shane did wiggle a bit there, but I mean, Anton got through okay, so nothing to worry about right now. Let's see if Shane can pull it back and fight back. Like I say, unfortunately, the early pit definitely hurt Shane. So, but let's see if what can happen. I mean, nothing's over until it's over. Like I say, he's going to be fighting back, but he's going to be fighting the tires right now. So look at Anton's tires. He's like not even 80%, probably 80% life on the tires, and Shane's going to be on 50%. So Shane's going to be hurting right now. Well, the DRS is really powerful in this Audi, you know, so especially with the DTM cars, they are designed to follow very closely at high speed, so ladies and gentlemen, you guys asked for a race, and oh, Anton running wide there, no! Anton getting some damage there, no! All on his own, no! That's what happens when you lose focus for 1 second. Anton just running a bit wide there, taking some damage on his car. Very, very unfortunate for Anton. I don't know if he's going to be able to fight back now. 3 laps to go. He might need to go in for another pit. That's racing for you, eh? That's racing for you. So now it balances a bit out. Shane now with worn tires. Anton with strong, fresher tires, but getting some damage. So let's see if he can stick on the back of Shane right now. He's opting not to repair the car right now. So he's probably wants to see what he can do if he can keep fighting. So plays into the hands of Shane beautifully. Let's watch that gap between Anton and Shane right now. 2.3 seconds, 2.2 seconds. He still has the benefit of the fresher tires, but because of his damage, it might affect him a bit. So let's check what happens. Good choice to not put in immediately. I mean, it was obviously too late in the race to put right now, but good choice to see if the car is going to work out for him, if the damage is going to affect him. Oh, getting a bit wide there. I do think that left rear tire is going to affect him, but as you can see, he's getting some damage on the rear of the car, and the left back tire is hurting a bit. Thing is, Shane now, it's 1.5 seconds. Shane needs to tread so carefully because these tires are falling away right now. So can he hold on for 2 more laps? I wonder how it's gonna go. Like I say, this is racing. Anything can happen. This is turning out to be a typical Spa24 spectacle, guys. Getting damage where you can, not opting to pit in the morning. If you're a big fan of, or if you watch the Spa24, you will know that it gets aggressive. Guys are getting damage to the end, you know, just the fatigue of running a long race. Look at Anton now, 0.2 seconds within striking distance, and he pulls on an overtake at La Source. What an overtake from Anton on Shane at La Source, carrying the damage and the worn tires. That is pure down to tire wear on Shane's side. Unfortunately, Shane's struggling a bit with the tire wear. We always know that's been Shane's weak spot with the worn tires. Oh no! Some aggressive driving there. We need to take a look at that overtake. We'll definitely take a look at that overtake. Don't know if it got a bit sticky there, but aggressive. I'll definitely check the overtake. But before we announce the actual winner tonight, but still very close racing on the guys. Shane now will be still suffering with his tires. I definitely want to look at the overtake to see if it was all safe and all clear. So like I said, Ward is now 27 seconds behind the guys. Unfortunately not part of this battle by using the wrong tire, that intimate tire. But let's see, I do want to watch that overtake again between Shane and Anton. But Anton's still fighting back, so we'll keep a close eye on these guys right now for the next lap. Anton trying the old switcheroo there on La Source again. This is gonna get sticky, guys. This is gonna get very sticky. Final lap, both guys are on worn tires. Shane just a bit more. Anton also carrying some damage there. If you've only joined us, welcome. Where have you been? Apex Esports Season 1, Race 3. Three of our fastest guys on track tonight, Shane, Anton and Wari, into the last lap. Both guys on worn soft tires. Shane also running out of a fuel there. I don't know if this is gonna be... Both guys are probably out of fuel, so I don't even know if... Oh no, I think... Anton might be out of fuel as well. But let's see how this race is gonna end. This is gonna be real close. I do want to see one overtake between Shane and Anton before we can announce an actual winner, but I mean both guys are out of fuel. Let's see them make it to the end on the last few corners of Spa, approaching the last chicane. And taking the last chicane, Shane takes the win. Well done to Shane. Anton definitely taking second place with some fuel shortages, but well done to Shane. Let's call Shane for a quick interview. So if you've missed this, if you're just joining us, welcome. What an epic race at Spa. Shane taking the win, Anton second, and Wari third. I do want to just check an overtake between Shane and Anton, but as it stands, Shane first, Anton second, and Wari third. What a race. Thank you for joining us. Wari also then burning some rubber in the end.
Hello.
Shane, man, well done. Well done. Season 1, Race 3 at Spa. Well done taking that win, man. It's definitely. Just take us through that start there. I know you took some damage in the beginning there, man. Take us through your race in the beginning.
Hey, the odds were a bit difficult, eh? They were cold, and I think you saw after, I think it was turn 3, I couldn't stop.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Over the curb. And look, my strategy was to just do that one lap on the hard.
Okay, interesting. So you definitely were you definitely trying to get rid of the hard as soon as possible?
I was gonna pit either way. The damage just made the pit a bit longer.
Right. Got you. Yeah, because I've seen that obviously being late at night, that tires didn't warm up as much as our practice, right?
My heart sunk when I saw it was night. Something on the heart.
And then quickly onto that medium. I know that medium took a while to heat up again. How did you feel in this medium tire?
The medium was actually the best out of the 3. You know, it's more durable than the soft. Not as durable as the hard, but it warms up nicely, and you can keep a consistent pace.
Right. Tell me, how do you feel when that car? I mean, were you confident around with that car around this track? Were you still getting to know that car? How did it feel?
There wasn't much practice going in, so the corners was a bit tricky. Coming out, you have to be careful in acceleration, so it was fun. Let's put it that way.
Exactly, fantastic. So Shane, this is your second win for Apex Esports, taking race 1 and race 3. Well done, congratulations, man. Looking forward to see you again, Shane.
Thank you, sir.
Shot. Cheers.
And well done to all the other guys, and thanks to all the sponsors.
Fantastic. Well done, Shane. Well done. Cheers. Bye.